Okay, I'm going to attempt to show you how to felt a little sheep and hopefully make it simple enough that you can create these with kiddos. I've taken a pipe cleaner and I have cut them in half, and for showing sake, I'm taking two colors and I'm putting them away because they're only work with one pipe cleaner. First, you're going to bend half your pipe cleaner in half. We're going to start with the head. So you're going to twist this top until it is the length of your thumbnail. You're going to kind of let it hang over your thumb. Take the second half, bend it in half again, same as you did the first. You're going to take this one and you are putting it so it's at the base of where you folded at the bottom of the neck. And you're going to twist this leg, the back leg, back right with the front right. And you're going to twist it twice. 1, 2. Now you're going to twist it this one. 1, 2. Okay, so now it looks like this. We're going to take it and you're going to twist this part. Okay, and now you're going to bend down the legs. So here is the skeleton. We're going to start adding wool. I'm going to make a sheep that has black legs. There are a few different ways to felt. One is just the dry method, which you take a little piece and kind of pull it on to make it long. You're going to hold it with your one hand up by the shoulder, and then you're going to twist it around, going down the leg and doing it as tight and as close to itself as possible. Now, once you get to this spot, because our front legs are bigger than our back legs, we're actually going to bend this foot backwards, and we're going to then finish twisting this. But I'm starting to twist it back up the leg now. If you're doing this project with little ones, there is a trick that will help their process be less frustrating, and it's a different type of felting wool by using water and a bar of soap. I have just like a bubble wrap plastic that I lay down when I'm working on wet felting, but I'll spray some water down and rub my soap on it. Now I'm going to do the same as I did with the dry felting, and I am going to pull a strand out, and this time I'm going to rub my wet fingers on it. Then, when I hold it on the shoulder and I start wrapping it, I don't necessarily need to be rubbing my finger all the way down the leg. I just need to be pulling it tight and wrapping it down as I go down, trying to get it as close as possible. And I'm trying not to be perfect on purpose, just to show you what happens when it's not perfect and what you can do. Okay, now I'm going to hold these legs by each other because I want them to be the same length. So I'm going to bend this one backwards, and now I'm going to twist it again, going the same direction always. And I'm going to twist it, and if you need to, get your hands wet again and keep twisting that around. And the soap and water help it felt by itself. So we have all 4 legs done, and now we are going to do the head. I'm going to go ahead and wet felt this part. So I'm going to wrap it around the neck and starting at the shoulders right here. Okay, now this time I'm going to start at the nose with my little wisp of wool on this side. And I'm going to start and not do as much on the nose. Sorry, I'll hide that. And then let my thicker piece go right up here on the head. going to now work on the body. To start the body out, you're gonna want to wrap it pretty tight. So I'm gonna wrap it around the body, get it going. As I wrap, I'm gonna wrap it kind of around the shoulders and start also covering this area with white. Okay, once you've gotten to this part, and it's pretty solid little round body there, we're gonna start adding more layers, but this time we're not necessarily gonna pull them as tight. We're gonna just go ahead and wrap them, but let it still be froofy. I'm not gonna wet felt it as much. Okay, make sure as you're doing it, that you're also going between the legs. After I got the soft layer, started going around the sheep, I went ahead and started pulling whiffs from my wool strand, and I started dry felting them by rubbing them together with my hands, and then taking the soft ball and placing it on my sheep and needle felting it. So you'll want to make sure that it's pretty good in there, but you don't want to make it and so it goes back to being a tight sheep. We want the fluff in there. We have our sheep right here. And now I'm going to show you how to do the ear. Then go ahead and just cut out little ears. Now I can take my sheep, and a sheep's ears lay back, lay it on the head, and then poke the end of it. I'm going to poke that down in there so that the ear won't come off if you gently pull on it. And we're going to start felting it in to this side of the head. So that's kind of what it will look like. There's the basics to felting your own little